So here you get a special tour today of the horse truck that I have been sponsored with for these 2 months in America by Theault America. International Horse Trucks in New York has given me this model to drive for 2 months and to show to people, to all my clients and people at clinics and at horse shows. This is a really, these 2-horse trucks are very, very common in Europe. I have one, as you all know, you've seen it on other videos, I have one in Germany, but you don't see them very often in America. And we want to give you a little tour of it today. So if you're looking for this online, Theault-America.com, or the direct distributor, who actually just had 2 new models come in, even better than this one, is Stadium International Trucks. There's the web address and the phone number that you can call. The divider, this is a 2-horse truck. The horses come up like this and end up facing the back. And they put their chest right up to this chest bar. And there's a feeder here that you can put hay and stuff in, which also keeps the hay from going on your equipment, which you can store beneath the feeder. I think I can show you that from a better angle. There's 2 double cargo doors at the back. And what's really important on a small truck like this, if you're ever going to buy one, is you need a lot of ventilation. This one has 2 large windows right where the horses' heads go. And on top it's got 2 large vent windows. And it also has an automatic ventilator, which is really, really important. When you're putting 2 big horses on a small horse truck, they need to get a lot of air. Now this is a speaker which transmits sound up into the cabin, can tell you what's happening with the horses. And there's also a video cam in the front cab so you can see what's happening. Both of those things are behind the horses, so you get the picture of the rear end and the sounds from the rear end. And there's another small window back here over the horse's rump. Really good padding. This is on the side of the horse here that you're looking at. Really good padding on the sides and on the back, and also on this swing divider. And very slip-proof. This is like a sprayed-on black rubber mold for the bottom. And of course the ramp is super safe. It's got these nice doors bordering it here. And you've got, hey Maddie, good dog. You've got really good ridges on the black rubber ramp, so you have a non-slip ramp as well, which is really helpful. This ramp, by the way, has a hydraulic on it, so you can literally lift it with 1 finger and it will spring right back up to the top, so it's very nice for those of us who don't have huge muscles. It's got a built-in little stair here to get you up into the back of the truck, although it's not 100% necessary. When the horses are loaded on here, they're looking out at you now over the top of those plastic, it's not plastic, it's like a tarp feeder. And then underneath the tarp feeder where you can put hay for the horses, or it catches the hay from the hay nets, you've got all of this storage space. We had a couple saddle racks right here which we took down because we're putting vertical trunks in here. And there's also lots of room for hay. And hold on a second, I'll try to give you a better perspective on that. Just to give you some perspective on how much storage space you got here. That's Gizmo, my trusty corgi. Do not jump. And he's showing you how much storage space. You could take like 15 corgis in there if you had to. And these doors latch really easily. You've got the other thing that I'm really picky about with my horse trucks. They got to light up like a Christmas tree at night so that people can see you very easily from the rear. This has got a lot of lights on it. A lot of really nice options on this truck. It's also got a spotlight for loading here. And Anna's just showing you how easy it is. You put 1 horse on, then you close this center divider, put the other horse on, and then you can, this is Anna Peterson, my groom, by the way. Best groom in the goddamn world, I don't mind telling you. And she's getting the half doors closed here. So if you're at a show and your horses are standing on the truck, they can also stand like this with the half doors closed, but really good ventilation at the top. And then this ramp, look how super easy this is. It's much easier than the one I have in Germany. You do not have to worry about hurting your back on that. So this is the front cabin, which has got 2 bucket seats for driving. Very, very comfortable. It's an automatic, by the way, which I really like because I don't do well with the stick. It ruins my bloody hip. And in this, one of the really nice features here is you've got a seat for 3 people in the back. It's like a See if I can get a good picture of this. It's like a bench seat for 3 people. And so you can travel with 3 more people. The other thing you can do, I'm going to show you how this bench seat folds into bunk beds. So if you're staying overnight when you're trail riding or when you're horse showing, and you need a place for grooms to sleep or yourself to sleep, you can do it on these bunk beds. This, by the way, is a stand for a table, which we'll show you also in a minute. It's also really easy to do. Anna's lifting that backrest to the bench seat, and it becomes then 2, I don't mind telling you, very comfortable bunk beds. You can see this here. Quite long enough and wide enough for a person to sleep very, very comfortably. It's better than an army cot or something like that. And also, while you're driving or if you're sleeping, you can look into the part of the vehicle where the horses are. So you can see what's happening there. And this is more storage space. This is right on top of where the driver and the passenger sit. You could also put a mattress up here and sleep 1 to 2 more people, or an adult with a child or something like that. So this is the space. This is the storage space. Here's the bunk bed. And then right above the driver, there's room for more people to sleep, or you can store equipment up here. That too. And then you get down to the passenger's chair and over here to the driver's chair. And this is what it looks like out the front window. We're going to take you for a ride now. This is a diesel engine. I'm going to give you all the stats on it in the written part of the blog, just to show you the great visibility you get in one of these trucks and the handiness of it. We're at the USIT right now. Why don't you take a left here, Anna, and go around a little bit on that smaller back road, just so that you can see how easy this truck is to drive. When we're in Europe, we have to drive on a lot of cobblestone roads and very, very small city spaces. You've got to squeeze in and around tight corners and things. So a truck like this is fabulous because it's not very long, so you can make easy, tight turns. Where can we go that looks difficult? You can go up there and turn around. This is part of the USIT, by the way. We're giving you a little tour. This is out behind the main building. This is where the caretaker lives. And that's the main arena there where I've been riding every day. And just look at the handiness of this truck. Anna's going to pull up here and turn around with it. I'm going to turn into this space here to show you her great driving skills. You can see the small space she's turning into here. You can also, with a truck like this, put a 2-horse trailer or even a 3-horse trailer on the back of it. It has quite a bit of pulling power. So you can take 2 to 5 horses with you to a horse show. What I like about it is there's no hitch up, no unhitch. Because I drive a truck like this in Europe, I have my own personal car. I don't have to actually drive a pickup truck as my own personal vehicle. And then this vehicle is extra and it only moves the horses. So you're looking out across the main arena now from my truck. Oh, and here you can see, can you take the camera, Anna, and just film that? Just take this one. She's sitting in the driver's seat, Anna is, so she's going to take the camera and show you this. This is a backup function. It shows you exactly where you're backing up on the screen. And then when you go forward again, it switches to what's happening in the truck. So when you put it in drive, it switches to, well, right now we're empty, but normally you would be able to watch the horses in there. Don't get distracted now. So I think that's one of the really nice features of this truck. Mona Paradis sells these trucks for international trucks, that telephone number that you saw videotaped before, and I'm going to write about that in the blog. This is the back of the main building at the USET, and my horses are standing in that stable over there. It's quite an honor for me to be here this summer. The footing, by the way, is absolutely perfect. I have ridden on all of the arenas. I've ridden in heavy rain, I've ridden in super dry circumstances. My horses have not put a foot wrong since I arrived here on the 7th of August with them. You can just take it back to the parking lot. Okay, so that you get an idea of how easy this thing is to drive, to park, to turn. We love it. When at home in Germany, this thing is on the road every day. It's either going to the vet or to a horse show or to pick up a horse somewhere or transport a horse somewhere. We use it all the time. Well, this is very similar to the truck we have at home. I'm sure that Winnie will not hesitate one moment. Horses just have to learn to get on and turn around. And he gets tied up here with his chest over the chest bar. His face is over that canvas hay. I guess it's not a hay bag, but canvas that holds the hay. We would normally put a hay net on here for him. Then you, of course, that goes with the territory. Then you just close this divider here. Anna's grabbing now. It's got a very simple latch system. Goes in like that, and then you can put your next horse on. Anna, can you show him from the back? Just go ahead and open the back doors, the cargo doors. Yeah. This is what it looks like from the back. I don't recommend that you leave these back doors open if your horses are unintended. We've had a few try to jump out, and that's very typical in these small trucks. So you keep those closed during a horse show if your horses are standing there. Hey, Winnie. How you doing, sport puppy? Yoo-hoo! So this is how you close up the side doors. Ramp. Very easy latches on this truck. I love that. Okay, so I'm sitting behind the driver now. Don't get nervous, Anna. And just to show you that she can watch this horse the whole time she's driving and watch the road. It's got a really nice camera, so you can see what the horses are doing. Now, he is facing the back. The camera is positioned right over his rump. And we're just going to do a little loop around the USIT here. You can also probably hear on the speaker when he shifts his weight around a little bit, which he did right at the beginning, but he's not doing it anymore. I have to say, my horses ride extremely well backward in a truck, and I have traveled great distances across the European continent with just a truck such as this one. So I'm really, really honored and pleased to have this truck to use for the 2 months that I'm here this summer. Corners very well. Alright, we're back at the team. So just one more time, this is the number to call if you're interested in a truck like this. Tell them I sent you. Stadium International Trucks is a dealer for Theault America, and also in Europe you can get a truck like this from Theault. The trucks in Europe are made slightly smaller. There's more restriction on the size of the trucks in Europe. I think I actually like this one better. I would love to have this personal model for myself. It's called the Morpheus, by the way. This truck is called the Morpheus. W loves being a video star.